What's up?
Welcome in, everyone.
Peace. So we got our first guest here. Her name's Allie. We've talked about her a couple times. A lot of mad shit, you know what I'm saying? Hope you don't watch the shows. No.
Quit it. And he always takes a drink every time. Welcome in, everyone.
Yeah. I get a little nervous every time I start
Every
recording.
time.
So I get fidgety and shit.
Let me take a drink of coffee then.
Oh yeah. So what's up with you?
Starting out hot.
Not much. Just finished the play. Obviously, you guys were there. You got to see it. So, what'd you guys think?
I thought it was amazing. It was pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
So tell the audience exactly what it was about, because they weren't there, obviously.
Okay, so I got to perform with Tree County players, and they put on the production of Neil Simon's Rumors.
If that bothers you too much, you can just take it off. It doesn't matter.
Fuck that.
Sorry, it's weird hearing my echo. Okay, so like I said, it's by Neil Simon. It's called Rumors, and basically the play starts off with a couple. Their names Ken and Chris. They show up to this party, and it's the 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra. Now, mind you, these are wealthy couples. Well, when they show up, they find Charlie in his room with a gun wound through his earlobe, and he's bleeding everywhere. And his wife Myra is nowhere in sight. There's other guests getting ready to arrive, so basically Ken and Chris are trying to cover up the fact that Charlie's been shot, and it's just one lie on top of another to cover up this gunshot wound, and it just turns into a hot mess, and it ends up being really hilarious.
Which in fact it was. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's why we were laughing when we were talking about this guy getting shot, because it was a comedy. So it wasn't like, oh, the guy got shot. We were just sitting here laughing for no fucking reason. But,
We love murder. Yeah.
yeah, fucking finally somebody gets murdered around here. Jesus,
This ain't Clue, motherfuck. God damn.
watch your mouth.
Jesus.
But it's a little too late to say that now. But tell the people about the last one, because he hasn't been. He wasn't at the last one either.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Because
so
it was good.
All right. So before Rumors, I performed with Shelby County players, and they put on a production of Bad Seed, and that play was a more serious play, and it was about a little 8-year-old girl. Her name's Rhoda,
Fucking
and
crazy bitch is what she was.
basically, and she's a murderer. It's a child murderer.
Ooh.
And the part I played, I played the part of a grieving mother, and Rhoda had killed my son. She had drowned him. So it was a very serious play, very emotional play. It was like one of the first serious plays I had been in.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was very dark,
It was very dark, yeah.
especially at the end.
And
Wow.
on top of that, my character for Bad Seed, because she's a grieving mother, she drinks
Drunk
throughout the
as
play.
fuck.
Heavily drinks. So
Closet
she's
drunk.
intoxicated the entire play.
Wow.
So when I first come out, the audience wants to laugh because I'm drunk, but then they quickly realize, oh shit, she is upset. She doesn't want to live anymore, and so that's how she's coping. It was kind of one of the more difficult roles I've ever tried to portray.
Yeah, because she was like mid cry the whole time and like trying not to cry. Her character, and yeah, I feel like that'd be a mind fuck to your actual self is playing a person that's trying not to cry. I feel like that'd be like emotional roller coaster. Like
It was a little bit,
Like-
because I'm a mom myself,
right,
and the character I was portraying, she lost her 10-year-old son. My
right.
son at the time was 10.
Yeah.
So, in order to get myself to really feel the emotions, I had to be a little twisted, and I had to put myself in her shoes. Like, what if I had lost Tristan? What if another child killed my child? How would I feel?
Right.
So I tried to incorporate that kind of emotion.
Right.
It was difficult.
Damn. I didn't even think about
Be the
that.
same way with me, but I'm a father, and yeah, my son's 11, and I don't know what I'll do. Probably go crazy. Yeah, it'd be 12 in April. It's nuts. They grow up too fast. Love them while they're young.
Yeah, they grow
Don't
up
blink
quick.
your eyes. They'll be 32 by the time you do that.
Yeah, probably.
And he'd be like 60. I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
Where'd time go?
your
Shut
son's
up.
like almost bigger than me now, which is not an amazing feat by any means, but
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's taller than
is.
my mom. And she's pretty short, but still. She ain't like a midget or anything, but she is short woman.
Actually, before you
pretty
continue, I've heard that midget is actually derogatory, and they actually prefer you to say little person or dwarf, and it's one of those things where they don't get too mad if somebody is corrected because not a lot of people know that it's derogatory. So they have more patience with it than like people. Like everybody knows the N words. You can't say that shit.
Right.
Like that's just, you know what I mean? That's
Don't do it
different.
unless you want your ass beat.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Or-
Yep.
Or in our case, if you have a podcast, you don't want to get canceled immediately because and we would deserve it if we did. So
Demonetized before you even get monetized.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of here. I'm like, oh.
immediate strike on our YouTube channel. But yeah.
Give me
take
your
another
water.
drink.
I swear to God, man.
How's that Duncan over there?
Mm.
So what's your favorite play that you've ever been in? How many have you been in, first of all? Or do you even
Oh
remember?
my God. I don't know. I've almost lost count.
Wow.
I started theater when I was in middle school, so beginning of my 8th grade year, so that's 2002. So
Wow.
that'll mark 20 years this year. So I've been doing this since I was like a 13-year-old kid.
Sticking with it.
Yeah.
An English teacher, and
That's awesome.
anybody that went to Rushville School, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say the names of places,
I don't
but
care.
He used to, but not anymore.
anybody who went to the small town surrounded by cornfields, it was my English teacher. Her name was Mrs. Bruce. She's the one who started me in theater because she seen that I had the personality for it, even though I was very introverted back then.
Right.
And then a couple years later, in 2004, I discovered Rush County Players, and then just my love for theater just took off. And so I think I've been in over, I don't know, probably like 20 or 30 plays by now.
In
least.
20 years.
20 in a lifetime is a lot, honestly. For me.
Yeah, I think I do one or two every. I've done one or two every year, so
Yeah.
it's got to be over 20 by now.
Damn.
You know what's next yet?
So I actually got told about the plays that they're gonna do for Greensburg. They're getting ready to do. They're telling me that it's just a 2 people show. It's gonna be a couple. And then they said after that they're gonna do Mamma Mia, which is a musical.
Pull this closer if you can.
I'm back. Hi.
Teaching her how to do podcasts.
You good?
We're the
You're good.
experts here. Not really. We're not either.
No.
I'm still learning too.
I guess I'm learning real quick now. But they were talking about wanting to do Mamma Mia, and it's a musical, and I'm sure everybody's heard of that one. I don't know if I'm going to be in another play right away due to my work schedule,
Right.
so I'll probably have a month off in between, and I was thinking about going over to Greenfield because they're getting ready to do Seussical the Musical. I've been in that one other time before, and I loved it, so I was thinking about doing it again to see what role I get this time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Setting out different options.
Yep. I think I've done plays in Rushville, I've done plays in Chevyville, I've done plays in Greensburg, and then I did one out in Louisville at Geyer Opera House. So
Oh, wow.
I've been all over the place here lately.
Now, thinking way ahead, have you ever thought of actually being an actress? Like in movies? Since you know how to actually act pretty damn good.
I
know
question
it's a
my
far
acting
stretch.
ability all the time. I wouldn't say that I'm perfect at it.
Nobody is.
I feel like a live environment's way different than acting on a set, though, wouldn't you say?
I would have to agree. Yeah, I like the.
A lot of actors start out in
Right.
theater.
Right. Definitely. Well, just like a lot of comedians start out stand up. It's always the live crowd situation is more high pressure. So if you can do that, you can do anything, I'd say.
Right.
I don't know, like to me, a live audience is like an adrenaline rush.
Right.
Like, I like it's a thrill seeking kind of thing for me. Like,
Mm-hmm. Well, you can
so
also you get the reception. You know if you did a good job right then and there. You don't have to wait for people to buy whatever movie you're in or whatever.
yeah,
Right.
and to have a live audience, whatever energy they give you, you feel like you feed off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, for
Pretty much
rumors,
presenting it
we
back.
had good audiences all 3 nights, good energy. So
Yep.
we ended up just it was amazing.
That's good.
But as far as movies, I've thought about it as a teenager a lot, but I don't know where my confidence level is at that for that yet, or if anybody would even notice me enough to even want to give me a role for, something like that.
You just got to believe in yourself first. That's the only way you get other people to believe in you. Lessons in life, son.
Right? Yeah, it is a work in progress.
Yep. That's kind of what we're doing here too. We're just figure somebody will either find us or we'll find them. Either way, we're gonna meet them halfway. Eventually, we'll get better at this. And
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's what we
hard
do
because
every
like
day.
I'm my own worst critic. Like,
nothing,
Yeah.
so
nothing wrong with
sometimes
that.
I'm like,
No.
I know where I fall short. I know what I need to work on, and
Right.
sometimes I dwell on that too often. So
Mm-hmm.
that's something I definitely need to work on.
Yeah,
You'll get there.
there's a good happy medium that you can meet. That you're nothing wrong with being self-critical, but at the same time, you don't want to bring yourself down and not have confidence because of it.
I've done that before. Not worth it.
No, it's not.
No.
Never.
Never myself.
So if you're listening and or watching, and that's something that you're struggling with,
Stay happy, damn it.
yes, that's a good. I'm actually going to use that as a title. That made us
Stay happy.
Made our job way
Damn it.
easier.
Self-love is important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Even if you don't have that, hopefully someone else can make you feel that way.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't ever
Yes.
count on
We
somebody
need
else
each
to
other.
do that for you, though, because if you can't do it yourself, then how can you expect somebody else?
That's a
True.
good point.
I always tell people selfishness seems negative, but it's really not. You gotta love yourself before you can love other people. Because if you can't provide your best self, then if you're so worried about being the best for somebody, then you should be the best for somebody. If you got to work on yourself first to be that. So
Yeah, 'cause I would think that the self-love, if you love yourself
Right.
enough, that energy will roll off and somebody else is going to feel that.
Right.
And then,
Because if you're going to be a freaking negative Nancy all the goddamn time, that's going to rub off
oh yeah.
all the time. So,
Honestly, negativity
Positive
is
and-
stronger than positivity. So
a lot of people
you
feed
could
on
get
that.
you could like for some people you could get like a million positive comments, but one negative comment is what somebody looks at.
Right.
Like if not to bring it back to stand-up comedians or anything, but like if you're on a stage and everybody's laughing but except for one person, now you just made this set about one person. Why would you do that? Like
Right.
it's just one guy, fuck him. Everybody else is laughing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shouldn't matter, but some people it does.
Well, and also like with like criticism, there's a difference between somebody being negative towards you and somebody giving you constructive
Constructive
criticism.
criticism,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
We
You know,
had a
somebody's,
text-
hey, you did great, but you might want to look at this and
Right.
maybe rethink this. That's one thing,
Work
as
on
opposed
this.
to somebody looking at me and going, "You fucking suck."
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
My
So,
sister, I don't know if I told you yet, but me and my sister actually reconnected not too long ago. So
good.
Yep. yep. So she actually watched a couple episodes, and she's not like super into our style, I don't think. So she had a hard time watching it, but she gave us feedback or gave me feedback. I don't think she
No,
you
I
haven't
wanna
really
hear.
talked to her yet. She's got a very busy schedule, so she doesn't
Right.
come around as very often. Most of the time I get with her is on the phone, but
It's understandable.
but come on the show. We say that about anybody that we reference that we want on the
Celebrities,
show.
no
Come on the
matter
show.
who it is,
Yeah.
celebrities.
We want Brent on the show.
Wait, who
Brent.
Brent.
Brent Beaver.
I hear
Oh
you.
my god.
I do. No.
He always does that. I hear you.
Talk about these breaks I don't want.
Yeah. So I don't know if you knew about this yet, so we would go to break every single time. I would go to both breaks with them, or 15, 10-minute breaks, whatever the fuck they are. But we'd sit down and everybody'd be just talking normal like we are right now, and then it would just get real quiet, and there'd just be dead silence, and all of a sudden he'd be like, I should have just stayed out there. Every single break for like 15 fucking weeks straight. It was great. He just should have stayed out there. He's like, I'm honestly thinking about going to a union steward to see if we can cut these breaks out. But he still goes to break every fucking time. It's hilarious.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think he'd make a good guess.
I was like, no, I got the best idea here, Brent. Okay. What we should do is, okay, this is first break, right? So we have another one. Why don't we use our second break today to figure out how we want to take out these breaks? I say we got about 10 minutes to figure it out. So why don't we come here, sit here for about 10 minutes and figure this out, and then we'll go to a union steward and get something done about this. He says, sounds good. But
Jesus.
I would always go up to him and be like, I hear you, because he always says that, and then he'll say, I do. It's a fucking nut.
No.
You reminded me of this kid I used to work with on Fan Power. He's not there anymore, but I can remember being on second shift, and there was this 19-year-old little kid that worked on the line with us. And back then, I had a lot more speed, so we were just launching these Fan Power units down the line.
Right.
And he's still in orange sleeve. And when I get in the zone, sometimes I don't pay attention. And I had piled this poor kid up with units. And he just...
Very easy to do when somebody's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this poor kid, I see him pop up over the unit. And he's like, and as calm as can be, he's like, hey, Allie. He's like, after work, do you think you can come out to the parking lot and help me take the seats out of my car?
I remember this.
And I'm like, help you take the seats out of your car? He goes, yeah, so we can make room for all the units. You're shoving
up my ass.
Oh shit.
The way he
That's
did
great.
that, though, that was like perfect humor. Do you want another water?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll go get you another water
Mine.
while this is going.
Squeeze in my gut. Do what? Huh? What'd you call my mama?
You leave Sandra.
Yeah, for. Don't you be talking about my mama. Take you like 20 years, like Jeremiah, to finally show up. I don't want no water.
He wants to kill his kidneys.
Thought you were gonna
Two
say
every
he
day.
wants to kill his kids.
No,
It's like, first of all, he's only got one.
no.
I love him to death.
We were just saying, oh, what I'd do if I want to kill my kids. That's
That's it. We're off the show now.
Yeah, you fired.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Good riddance to you. I'll keep your name off.
I'll
the
take
show,
my
though.
paycheck and like.
Yeah, I'll have to take your name
Half
off so
of
you
it.
don't get paid, because technically he owns rights to the show.
CEO, son.
That's right. We.
Yeah, well, that's something we're gonna try to do whenever we start getting merch.
Yep.
Says son.
Son.
Exclamation point. I've never seen it before, so maybe it might take off. Put on everything.
I've never heard anybody say it like that. I'm pretty sure he's
How
the one
we
that started
say
it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
People
how
say
we
it, not like we do. Son.
Boy. And every time his sister's around, and either he says it or I say it,
She
like,
cracks
she
up.
just cracks up. She's like, "You guys." I'm like, son.
I thought the boy
Kill.
came from like Flavor Flav.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I want to find that because that shit was fucking hilarious. It's the way you said it. He's like, yeah, boy. See if I can find it. Yeah,
I can't believe he had his own show. He's a cool dude, but come on now. But we don't say it like that. We
Yeah,
just
we
say,
do.
boy.
Yeah, boy.
Jesus.
What the fuck? Yeah, boy sound effect, bass boosted. What the fuck? How's that have bass anyway? I'm curious. What the fuck? Okay.
Or
let's
he's adding
see.
music to it or something. Jesus.
I think there was one with a turtle that did that once.
Oh my lord. The turtle.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, boy. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, there, here it is. Oh, wait, this ain't the right one. That was better.
That was not appropriate. This is explicit anyway, so. Yeah. DED. She's deed.
Playing WWE shit because I got excited.
I wasn't ready for the fucking.
Yeah, boy. I don't know. I saw that one time, but I don't know how to go about looking that up. Shit. Yeah.
I wasn't ready. Okay.
See, this is how
No.
This
He
is
wasn't
normal for
ready.
us. You fit right in. This is normal for us.
Yeah.
We ain't
Jesus.
weird as
Yeah, we have this thing that my dad laughs at too. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, bitch ass.
You're welcome.
He thinks that shit's hilarious.
You're welcome.
He's our only fan.
Probably. But we got 61 subscribers, but he's our only fan.
Oh shit. Come on the show.
You were talking about Flavor Flav. Don't judge me, but I used to watch
I did.
The Flavor of Love back
Yep.
in the day.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
do.
I'm surprised he had his own show.
I
So I used to watch it.
I still can't get over the one girl taking a whole ass chicken and putting it in the microwave.
What?
Do you remember
Wow.
that? Look that up.
That's
sometime.
been so long ago.
I used to. God,
Oh no, that reminds
all
me
the time
of
back in the day.
there's a guy on a podcast that I watched that he was telling a story about how he was doing the classic helping my dad in the garage fix his car or some shit. He was like handing him tools, and his dad asked for something very specific that he had no idea what the fuck it was. So he went over to the radio, unplugged the radio, unplugged it from the radio, and handed him that. And he's like, "What the fuck are you giving me this for?" And he's like, I know that you asked me for something and this is not it, but I don't know what you want from me."
Jeepers, mister.
Yeah, boy.
How's that vodka, man?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Inquastic.
I kind of wish the vodka was real on stage.
It sound like Jake from fucking that place. I don't want to say the company name just so they don't draw negative attention to it. But
That's probably filled with like water and tea, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Although we did have a discussion about actually having alcohol on stage, and then we're like, well, do we really want to do that and somebody get intoxicated? That would make lines interesting.
well, it would have made your job easier on the last one.
Right?
You just would have had a fake cry instead, which that probably would have came with being drunk. So
Well, I would have been in a lot of trouble the one night because there was one night I went out for, it was Bad Seed, and the dress shoes I had, the soles came off.
oh shit,
Ooh.
god damn.
I went out on stage to do, like, it was me and Taylor. We were getting ready to shoot lines back and forth, and I thought I got caught on the rug. And I was in the middle of a serious line too, like I'm crying. I'm like, you don't give a damn about me. There were these peculiar remarks, blah blah blah. And I thought my foot was caught on the rug. Well, when I pulled my foot, the whole sole went and
Oh,
it pulled it
shit.
under.
God
And I'm
damn.
like, oh. So I looked down at my foot. Taylor looks down too, and we both went. And then we looked back up and went right on like nothing happened. And then the next scene I was in, the other sole came off. So I'm walking around tripping over my soles, but thank God I was supposed to be a drunk because I played it off. And then they ended up getting double-sided sticky tape to put my soles back together.
Hey, at least you stuck with it.
Yeah. Well, you can't stop in the middle of
Right.
a fucking crowd like that.
No, mishaps happen, dropped lines happen. You just gotta like figure
Improvise.
out. You gotta lean on the other actors and stuff to help you get through it.
Lean on me
Dude.
when you're not strong. I'm a bad singer. It's all good.
No, I think you should go on American Idol, man.
You just want to see me get booed off stage. That's why, asshole.
Freaking, yeah, never mind. It's not American Idol.
What is it?
Simon. Is he on
Well,
it?
yeah, he was a long time ago.
was,
He was
yeah.
on the original one. Then he went to X Factor or some shit.
Yeah. America's Got Talent.
Well, he was on X
America's
Factor
Got
first, and then he went
Right.
to America's Got Talent. Learn your history, man.
I don't know.
Like that really fucking matters.
Yeah, it's in the books, man.
It's
in the
America's
history
got
books.
the X Factor. God damn it.
Jeepers, mister.
Jeepers. How many times you gonna say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Jeepers.
What?
What do you want from
It's
me?
my show. Just kidding. You're fired. Get out.
Put my name onto it, bitch.
Welcome to On the Fly with Fry, guys.
Back at it again with me.
Back out again with another one.
I've thought about like seeing if we could do an episode by ourselves and not putting it out just to see how long we could go by ourselves. Probably not very long. It'd probably be like 2 seconds. I'd start crying and walk away. Be like, I can't do it. This is too hard.
I'm
That's all
still
you do.
laughing at the turtle sound.
Yeah. I gotta do it one more time. Oh, you talking about the turtle?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Oh yeah.
Fucking orgasm. Like, dude, calm down.
Leave him alone.
It was
He's
over
cute,
5
though.
minutes ago. Calm down. What?
Leave him alone. Let him get a little bit.
He's like, yeah. There's one where he does that. Yeah, boy. It's all like glitched out and auto tuned and shit. That's why it's doing that. Anyway, did you watch the Royal Rumble?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. Seth versus Roman. I figured that'd be boring, but it was actually pretty interesting. How that shit went down, son.
I've just been kind of like just reading stuff on wrestling lately. I haven't watched wrestling in a while. And then I just seen an article about Jeff Hardy here recently.
That he left.
Something about he got concussed in the ring.
Oh,
it
really?
wasn't acting right, and they ended up drug testing him because of his history and stuff.
Right.
It came back clean.
Right.
They didn't give him the results, or at least from what I read, they didn't give him the results because they wrongly drug tested him.
Oh shit.
Or that's how he feels. And they were sending him offers to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame
God damn.
and stuff.
He's not ready for that.
To make up for,
Oh, I see.
and
Bribing him.
I thought they were trying to push him off the fucking...
no. And he declined it, and he said he just wants to see the results. But I mean,
Rightfully so.
Blame the guy. Jesus. It sounds like they're trying to bribe him. Like, we'll give you the whole fame.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, dude. I just want my damn results.
Well, I'd be like, yeah, I take that, but can I have the results too? Can I read them papers like right before I go out and do my speech, please?
that and I've been Jason didn't get to like grow up watching wrestling like I did, and because we have Peacock, we can go pretty far back. So we started at the beginning of Raw, which is in
Oh,
like
wow.
92 or 93. And
Good
he's
shit.
trying to play catch up. And I'm like, this is like 30 years worth of catch up, bud. And
Yeah.
Have you seen this CM Punk Maxwell Jacob Friedman feud?
I've been seeing some stuff about it.
Oh, I got to show you something before you leave then, because they Tony Khan said go out there for 20 minutes, say what you want, and they
Uh-oh.
did, and it was amazing. I showed you that one time.
I
They
think
went
so.
they went out there and just roast the fuck out of each other the whole time, dude.
I had read something that when wrestlers go to AEW, that they're not under contracts there. I don't know how true that is. But
it is a contract, but they're independent contractors, so you can't put a non-compete clause on.
Do I?
All right, you can't put a non-complete. God damn it!
Yeah, take another drink.
You know what? Fuck you.
Get that mouth all
Turn your
moist.
mics off, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, now talk. Sit. I still can't talk. Fuck.
Came back.
Can't put a non-compete clause on an independent contractor. That's what it's trying
There
to
you
say.
go.
Damn.
Atta girl.
There's people at home probably like, fuck this guy for not being able to say that.
Turn it off.
Yeah. That's probably what that guy's going to comment about this time. Like, dude, you guys need to learn how to fucking talk.
Yeah, we can tell her about that.
Oh, some guy gave us some, I guess, constructive criticism. I'm guessing. Maybe we just took it that way. He could have been just, dude, you guys suck. I don't know, but it didn't. I didn't.
It seemed
Take it
nice
that way.
to me.
Yeah, we'll tell
Like,
you
just
after the
trying to
show.
help
I'll
us out.
make another show about that. But
Yeah.
But yeah, he pretty much just telling us what we were doing wrong in his as a viewer, which we could take that as constructive criticism, honestly. 'Cause,
And plus, it was on our morning show too.
Yeah.
It wasn't an
yeah,
actual podcast.
right. Yeah, we have a morning show that we do that it's up to 15 minutes, and actually we haven't been uploading those here for a while just because I'm getting ready to go back to full-time schedule at work, so I want to give myself time to just not get burnt out.
Right.
This podcast, that's the whole reason I quit that job in the first place, because I wanted time to kind of figure this shit out. I finally got it up and going, so I think I'm ready.
You're welcome.
Yeah. he's always
What?
he's always taking credit.
Dude,
Yeah, it's like he did everything.
I got
No,
the
it's
ball
joking.
rolling
Yeah,
a
he's,
little bit.
yeah. it
I
was-
didn't do everything, but I
We-
got the ball rolling.
we were watching podcast at his house once, and he was like, "Hey, we should do that." At first, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he kept bringing it up, and I was like, "Oh, maybe he's serious about this." So we took a chance, and now we're episode 23.
Still here.
Bye, son. Maybe it's 22. I don't know. I've lost count.
Probably 22. Got quite a bit.
Yeah.
All together, because morning show, podcast, and our games. we
Yeah,
got
it's 23.
Like quite a bit. 23, hell. yeah,
23,
boy.
boy. But
Jesus.
God damn.
Well, it sounds like you got the ball rolling at least pretty good if you're 22 in. So
Yeah.
That's
the biggest thing is
like 60 something subscribers.
Yep.
Are we
72 right now, actually. At this point,
72?
yeah. There's gonna be more than that by the time this comes out, though. I'm sure.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
That's right. I'm Ermagerd.
Ermagerd ergs.
What?
Eggs.
Oh, ergs.
Yeah. Or blurge.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
You're fired. Get
That's
the
like-
fuck out.
That's like that. Like
what's going on?
few episodes, you like, the fuck you say?
Yeah, what the fuck did you just say?
I said a pity fool who call collect.
You want to try that again?
I pity a fool who call collect.
The way you said it, though.
I know. I said it pretty quick, and he's like, "What the fuck did you say?"
Yeah.
I pity fool who call collect. He's like, "What the fuck did you say?" I was trying to do Mr. T, but didn't
Didn't come out that way.
right.
Came out like it's like that episode of SpongeBob where he was doing that. Who was doing that? Who was doing that? You don't know what I'm talking about. She's like lost as fuck right now. What are you guys doing?
We're random.
I'm trying to follow. All I heard was like, okay, now we're talking about SpongeBob references.
Keywords. She's trying to go by keywords because she's like can't keep. She
I'm
can't
still
keep.
trying to figure out what the fuck he just said. I finished the turtle sounds, and now I'm like, oh, SpongeBob references. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. He did that. He walked in the bathroom, started doing that. My dad was here, and he's like, "What is he in there crying?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what it is. It's
He needs
definitely
a
it."
moment.
Poor fella.
I didn't turn myself off.
It's normally like this on our show.
Yeah, it's. This is the most chaotic we've had it though, so I actually like it though. It's funny as fuck this way. I think
That's why it's called On the Fly. Boy.
that's right. Boy.
Shit boy. Shit boy.
It's
Become dumpster.
like that wanderlust. So there was this time we were working, and I think we were on our way out to our car, weren't we? We were saying that shit.
Oh, the whole dick thing. Yeah, actually, we did it like half the shift. I was working in his area, and they paired us up. And anytime Tyler and I were paired up, like we
Chaos.
bullshitted the whole time.
Yeah.
And this one day, we just couldn't stop with the whole dick reference. And
Don't
it was just constant. Every time we'd look at each other, or there was a pause, we were on top of that.
Go
again.
get it up in your vag.
What's my dick
I'm
in?
gonna put it in with my dick. I'm gonna put it in with my dick.
Emphasize on the dick. But yeah, wow. And then we actually, not that long ago, watched the fucking video.
Yeah.
Not the actual movie, but just that,
That
clip.
clip.
Like, oh my
I've never
Lord.
seen the movie, just that clip.
I know. It's crazy. I never seen the movie either. And you
One
guys
movie he
talked
hasn't
about it.
seen.
I know.
Probably a really good movie too, damn it.
It probably is, because he's a good actor.
He's fucking something
He
else.
plays Ant-Man.
Oh, that's funny. I have to show you a video at some point too. Ryan Reynolds was on the Tonight Show or some shit. And
Come on the show.
yeah,
Come on the
absolutely.
show.
Jimmy Fallon, come on the show. Ryan Reynolds, both of you, come on the show. I'll kick Nathan off. You can sit here and hear.
Shh, no.
I'll have
Can
him
I be
sit over
here
there.
for Ryan Reynolds, please? And
Sure.
video?
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
cool.
yeah. We'll invest in new microphones and everything. We don't give a fuck. Anyways, so Will Ferrell was supposed to show up on the show, and Ryan Reynolds showed up instead. It was a whole bit
Right.
he was talking mad shit that he didn't show up to his own interview and shit. But he really wasn't even supposed to have been there. He was just they announced it that way because it was a bit. But so he was promoting fucking Will Ferrell's movie as if he was in it. Like he was trying to compare this movie to Ant-Man. And he was like and they were about to play it. You know how they play the trailers like after their interview they say, "Okay, we're not." So he was like, "Well, explain to the people what's about this trailer before we show it." And he's like, "Well," and then of course he has no idea because it's not his movie. And this movie hasn't been shown yet. So he's like, "So this is a movie where Ant-Man is, I don't know, just play the clip." Oh shit. Fucking love Ryan Reynolds.
Mind what I'm getting.
Yeah, that scene in fucking Million Day. God damn. Million Ways to Die in the West. He's like, "Oh, are you getting the fart needles again, Dad? Never mind what I'm getting." He shoots his gun at that fucking shitter door or whatever. Outhouse.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "God damn it, Albert, no more friends." Shit's hilarious.
I love him so much.
Every time I think of Ryan Reynolds, I think of the movie Waiting.
Oh,
guys seen
oh
that?
God, yeah, that's an awesome one.
Dane Cook in the background.
Yeah, Dane Cook. Batwing. Yeah, like showing their balls off.
Have you seen
Ugh.
movie that Ryan Reynolds is in? That new one that we watched? Not new, but the
Free Guy.
Free Guy. Have you seen that?
Friendly gesture.
No.
So there's
Oh,
this
dude.
dude. There's this it's like a video game. So Ryan Reynolds is like a character in a video game the whole time, and so they come out with a new video game with a new version of this guy, and it's a big, tough, fit guy with Ryan Reynolds' head, and he's like friendly gesture. It's fucking hilarious.
And the guy's name is Dude.
Yes,
Ryan Reynolds as the character.
His name is Guy.
Guy. It's fucked up.
No, the last movie I seen with Ryan Reynolds in it that's fairly new. I can't think of the name of it. I would have to Google it. But he plays like an assassin or like.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
I think I've.
Let's see if I can find
I've
this.
seen that. It had The Rock in it.
No.
No. Damn it. Okay.
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I've seen it.
I love that part on
Him
the first
rocking
one.
it.
I've never seen the first one, but somebody I worked with showed me or told me about something because they knew I liked Ryan Reynolds, and is that part in the? Have you seen the first one?
What?
Hitman's Bodyguard.
Is this the one I watched?
But they're in the car and they like screech to a stop, and the other guy's driving and he goes through the windshield and like lands on his feet and he's like, Jesus Christ.
I just thought it was interesting that like the cast. Because you got like Samuel L. Jackson in it. Fucking Morgan Freeman.
Oh, sweet.
Legends,
You know what I mean?
man.
Yeah, did you know Ryan Reynolds was actually in A Million Ways to Die in the West?
For
I
a
don't
split
think I've
second.
actually seen it.
Oh my god, you gotta
I
watch that
got
movie.
it. So.
It's such a good movie.
Oh yeah.
No, I have not seen the first one.
It's pretty funny. There's a scene where he gets thrown out of the car. Jesus Christ! Let's see if I can find that one. Let's see. Car.
No, I just recently rewatched the Suicide Squad movies. The first one, then the newest one, because I want to
Damn good.
start watching Peacemaker with John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to start watching it.
Here it goes. Jesus Christ!
Sam's face in the car.
Oh shit. Let's see if I can find the friendly gesture.
That should be easy.
Look at him.
Harder to laugh this.
Not the same thing at all.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sit here and just watch a movie the whole time during a podcast. But people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" But
Just looking at our phones.
yeah, there's a good chance they probably can't even hear that. So this is there's just a frame of
It's
us.
like- Probably.
Intermission.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Quick
But-
intermission.
it's getting close to time to wrap this thing up. You got anything else? You got anything that people should know about you?
I'm a boring person.
I thought you were
don't
about to
know.
say. I thought you were about to say, "I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm
I
good."
don't really have anything. Yeah.
I'm good too. But I normally close out with thanks for listening and watching.
Catering to the audience and shit. That's you. That's you.
I know. I hear you.
I do. No. He has so many things he says. It's hilarious. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys.
son.
If you aren't watching, go watch on YouTube. Eventually, we're gonna get our YouTube ad link address or whatever the fuck you want to call it, website address. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking today. But Not that that's any different than any other day, but
Right.
eventually we're gonna get that changed to youtube.com/on the fly with Martin and Fry. But for right now, it's just a bunch of gibberish. So it's kind of set the way they want it. So, but anyway, yeah, that's it, I guess. Unless
yeah,
you guys got
Stan?
anything else, boy.
No,
I had to do it
I'm
for you
good.
this time.
Nothing but them turtle sounds.
Yeah. I don't even know. I just like the yeah, boy. But yeah, we'll see you later, guys.